Yeah, boy! Hey Sneakies, it's me, Fifi, and I'm back again today with part 4 of my December King Cobra Patreon requests. And this video is going to consist of the following: TVXQ and 슈퍼주니어 collab, Show Me Your Love, VERIVERY, My Face, Unite, Fizzy Soda Love, and BM's Lowkey and V. I'm super excited. Let's just go. Disclaimer, I don't like to react with captions on as I find them distracting. I like to concentrate on the music, and the music production is what I like to comment on the most. When I'm looking at the words at the bottom of the screen, I'm missing parts of the song, their vocals, and I'm missing parts of the MV and choreo. I'll read the lyrics later in my own time. Okay, so first up we have King Cobra Akiko's request. Shout out to you, Akiko. Thank you so much for being a King Cobra Snakey. So Akiko this month has requested, can you guess it? Sun TVXQ, but this is also a collab with 슈퍼주니어. It's called Show Me Your Love. Let's go. Oh, this is hold on. Is this the actual track? Is it a Christmas? I think it is. I'm trying to think if Akiko mentioned if it's a Christmas vibe. These pads, these synths, I love it. Oh, immediately I love it. It's cheesy. That yeah. The haircuts. Bring these hairstyles back to K-pop immediately. I feel like these hairstyles are very Japan. I'm sure they still rock these hairstyles, which is kind of legendary. Ooh! Oh, God, the hair, I can't. I love it, it's so cheesy. Oh my God. Oh, the electric guitar. The facial expression. Oh, this is fun. I love that. 신동 with the camera. See that red synth in the back? And the cheesy rap. And there's shots as well. Also, the vocals in the back. That flow. Oh my god, he looked so much like Taeyong at the end there. Who was that? What the hell? That was super next level cheesy. But you know me, I love me some cheese, especially some Christmas cheese. I love it. The instrumental was cheesy, but there were also some really nice moments. A little bit of electric guitar that came in. I think it was during the second verse. Or was it the first chorus? I can't really remember, but I kind of wish we had more of that electric guitar coming in, like a little bit of an electric guitar solo moment. We had some really nice lead synth that came in as well. And it was so cheesy, like the rap parts were the cheesiest rap parts almost I've ever heard in my life. Actually, there's a lot of like first gen, early second gen raps that are very, very cheesy, but I live for it. I live for it. It's almost like it's so cheesy that it's also good. Does that make sense? But even amidst all the cheesy rapping, there was, of course, there was some really, really good vocals in the back, really nice ad-libs, high notes. Also, they were all so young, I barely recognised the majority of them. I don't know, I'm not too familiar with either of their members, but I feel like I only could make out maybe like 3, 4 members out of both the groups. They just look so young. Also, those haircuts, 10 out of 10. Bring those hairstyles back to K-pop. That was really fun. Shout outs to you, Akiko. Thank you so much for being a King Cobra Snakey. Let's go on to the next one. Okay, so next up we have King Cobra M's request. Shout outs to you, M. Thank you so much for being a King Cobra Snakey. So M this month has requested some very, very, I'm going to be checking out a B-side called My Face. Let's go. Ooh, do, 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 do. I love that, that sound. When did this drop? What year is this? I love, ooh! I love how empty and haunting it sounds. These melodies, these chords are stunning. Oh, this chord sequence is insane. Got to that a little bit. It's not loud enough up here. Oh, that voice manipulation. What's that? This tempo is very odd, it's weird. The chord sequence here. Now, that chord change, superb. Melodies as well. I love how it's almost a bit of an anti-drop. What is that sound? There's power right here. hippie chorus.
외로웠던 네 맘속에 어느새 황홀하게 가득 번져갈 여긴 우리만의 paradise.
Whoa.
Listen, 아주 본능적으로 가능적으로 find out your signal in your soul. 마주친 순간 이미 모든 건 done. 말이 맞추고 숨이 맞추고 frozen. Yeah, you know I got to get to crime scene.
Oh my god, I just checked and that dropped 3 years ago. You guys, especially you M, you have left me sleeping on that track for 3 years. That is one of the biggest snakeries I've had this year, if I'm honest. Absolutely slapped. Do you know what it was giving me? It was giving me EXO Exact. That sounded like something that would have been on EXO's Exact album, but even a bit more wacky, I feel. The instrumental, the production on that was quite experimental, lots of different sounds. I feel like the tempo was quite different for the type of song. It had very sort of R&B chord sequences, such nice chord sequences, and melodies. There'd be those really nice chord changes where it would just like almost lift a little bit. It just sounded so good. But then you had the beat and the tempo, which I feel was a little bit of an opposite to the chord sequences and melodies, and it made for quite an odd sound. There were also these little odd sounds that were popping in here and there. The chorus, I wouldn't say it was an anti-drop, but it almost felt a bit like an anti-drop. I feel like there was a lot going on within the song, but also it was quite minimal. There wasn't too much going on. I loved the contrast between those really nice chords that I was talking about and the almost gritty synths that would also come in here and there. Really, really good vocals. Already mentioned the melodies. That was 10 out of 10 for me. I absolutely loved that. Shout out to you, and thank you so much for being a King Cobra Snakey. Let's go on to the next one. Okay, so next up we have King Cobra Jay's request. Shout out to you, Jay. Thank you so much for being a King Cobra Snakey. So Jay this month has requested some Unite, and I'm going to be checking out the track Fizzy Soda Love. I don't know why, I can only tell by the title that this is probably going to slappity slap. Let's go. That weird synth in the back, can you hear it? Now. Love that playful melody.
can't wait it. Let me taste it. Now I'm breaking into
The
you,
repeat.
baby. 황홀해졌네. Girl, you give me sugar high. 혀가 마비될 때까지 정신 못 차려 now. Oh, you got me sugar high. 이미 중독된 것 같아. 치명적인 너의 말. I want you. 목말라 마치 탄산같이 들뜬 너. 깜짝까지 흔들어 살짝 더 들어봐봐. 들이키고 싶어. 못 말려 톡톡 쏟아같이 귀여워 보여. 이 느낌은 so sweet. 보여줘 살짝 너의 속마음. 아마 세상에서 제일 달콤할 거야. 자꾸만 신경 써요 나. 여기저기 맴도는 이 이젠 딱 멈춰 내 옆에서. 딱 봐도 네 표정 지루한데 네 손을 잡고 나가고 싶어. 목말려 마치 탄산같이 들뜬 너 예측할 수 없지. 내려 살짝 더 들어봐봐. 들이키고 싶어. 못 말려 톡톡 쏟아같이 귀여워 보여 너. 이 느낌은 so sweet. 보여줘 살짝 아마 세상에서 제일 달콤할 거야.
할 거야.
듣고 싶어 난 너의 대답도. Vision so the love 어울릴 거야 분명 우리들. Vision so the love 듣고 싶어 난 너의 대답도. Vision so the love 싫은 건 내게만 맘이 뛰지.
Oh shoot. That was so good. What the hell? And you know what? From the title, it literally sounded exactly kind of how I was expecting it to sound. Like bright, upbeat, fun, but also R&B because Jay requested it, so it's always going to be like R&B. It's always going to be R&B bops. I loved it. The production was fantastic. At one point, I kind of described it as like bitsy. I couldn't explain it, but like there was lots of layers, and there was like I need to hear it a few times to pick out every single sound, but it was like lots of little different sounds. Do you know what I mean? It was very full, but not overpowering. But yeah, the instrumental was very full. I loved the melodies. I loved the melodies. I think my favorite part of the track was probably the pre-chorus, but then that bridge was absolutely stunning. At some point we had a rap moment where there was like it sounded like a back and forth, but it was just a repeat. So it was like da 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 da. I don't know what it was. I can't remember the melody exactly or the flow or whatever it was, but I think you know what I mean. That part was really good. The rapping was really playful. The melodies were very playful, especially in the chorus. Yeah, really nice ad-lib, especially towards the end. There was this one specific ad-lib where it was this really nice run. They sounded fantastic. I loved that. It dropped 2 months ago. Jay, why did you only request it this month? That's just slap. Shout out to you. Thank you so much for being King Cobra Snakey. Let's go on to the last one. Okay, so last but not least for this part, we have King Cobra Rich B. Shout out to you, Rich B. Thank you so much for being King Cobra Snakey. So Rich B has requested, of course, some card-related content. Today we have BM Solo Lowkey. I've just noticed this MV is only like 2 minutes and 16 seconds long. BM. Let's go. Maybe it's just the MV that's so short. Ooh, I'm getting Afro beats immediately. Has beat dropped in Afro beats.
Henny in my body got me loaded. Bad vibes, that's something we don't condone it. Got the whole function jumping till the morning. Damn little shorty, get in.
It's giving Jay.
Throw it back side round for me. In my ears,
Definitely is.
it could be a little more low key.
Love the layering.
Yeah, pull up a gang. Party going crazy and it's full of all tens. Seen you and we locked that quick. Shorty made a weight over, started talking that shit like, boy, I wanna test your stamina. Ass so fat, like, can you handle this diameter? Amateur, baby, I'm the furthest thing from it. I'ma give you good love and get the bed where to flood it with you. Ooh, hey, we gon' make a movie. Put in work like it's my duty. Said you ain't fucking with no goofy. And the party with my woodies. Henny in my body got me loaded. Bad vibes, that's something we don't condone it. Got the whole function jumping to the morning. Damn little shorty getting low for me. Throw it back side round for me. In my ear saying let's go. We can be a little more low key. Yeah, shorty getting low.
Again, the lyric is really nice.
When she put it on.
Can you hear it? I'm assuming that's him singing. I feel like it's only in my right ear there.
Mixed with the little bossy. She like, baby, you saucy. And I'm like, you ain't seen nothing. Nah, ooh, we gon' make a movie. Put it away like it's my duty. Said you ain't fucking with no, you ain't fucking with no. In the party with my woodies. My body got me loaded. Bad vibes, that's something we don't condone it. Got the whole function jumping to the morning. Damn little shorty getting low for me. Throw it back side round for me. In my ear saying let's go. We could be a little more low key.
Slap. Not everyone, personally, this is my personal opinion, not everyone can pull off Afro beats. You have to have a specific vibe, a specific finesse to pull off such a sound, and he did really well. The beat was fantastic as well. I need to check who produced that. They got the sound really well because it has the sweet, nice melodies that dum, 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 dum. That guitar was really nice, and it stayed all throughout the song. The beat was fantastic. He did really well. What I liked most in terms of his part was the layered vocals during, I don't know if it was throughout the whole song actually, but I think I noticed it more maybe during the verses. But you had his sort of lower register, his deeper voice, and then in the back you could hear almost like a falsetto vocal layered. I'm not sure if he can hit those notes, so I'm not sure if it was him or not. Rich B, let me know if you know. But I really liked that. It just added an extra smoothness to his verses and just to his voice in general. It kind of elevated his lower register a bit, if that makes sense. And V was sexy as hell. To anyone who has a crush on him, RIP to you. Personally, it's not my type. I'm not too into the muscular men, but I can admit he's fine as hell. And the lyrics and the way he was dancing, Lowkey blasphemy on Christmas Eve for me to be posting this. But I loved it. Shout outs to Rich B. Thank you so much for being a King Cobra Snakey. That is the end of part 4, I believe. I shall see you next week at the very end of the month for part 5. And yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If you have subscribed, I love you. I love you. Gonna follow me on Instagram, guys. Gonna follow me on Twitter. And yeah, goodbye.